Hello everyone, I'm DM Pat. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Grand Quest. Here's our wonderful players.
Hey everyone, I'm Mithril, and I play Kane, our resident broody half-vampire ranger.
Hello, my name is Yone, and I will be playing Zoe, the Fathomless Warlock, an obscure, tentacly character hoping to embed himself into the party.
Hello, I'm Kelly. I play Syphina, a Sucker of Stars druid and grave cleric, who has been tasked by Tenelith to balance the scales of life and death.
Hey everyone, I'm Isaac, also known as Rapid Pup, and I voice Sif, the man trapped in a wolf's body for a crime he committed.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt. I play Trevor, the grumpy Oath of Vengeance paladin who is just trying not to die while he figures out the truth about what happened to his family.
Hi, I'm Wayne. I play Gorez, a fighting rogue who decided to step out of his brother's shadow, start his own gang somewhere else.
Hi everybody, my name's Bridger, and I am playing Oscar, a wild druid with memory loss.
So party, you're in Garret the Ferret's shop. Somehow, in Valordis, you're in his shop. The person you met, named Zoe, doesn't seem too surprised by this person. Clearly they went through the door here and then just went back into the very same room that they left from. But yes, Garret is currently like squat on the counter, leaning down the aisle with a massive crooked yellow, sharp and jagged, teethy grin with sunken in, darkened eyes. Like I said, pale skinned. The first time we saw him, it was like Rumpelstiltskin meets Gollum, but a little bit more wet. As
I
he
fucking
is
hate
smiling,
everything about that description.
smiling maniacally.
Fuck up, Rapid.
It's been so long since I've seen her. How have you been?
Better. A lot better.
I can help.
To be honest, I was honestly doing better before I realized this was your shop.
Oh. Well, welcome in.
How did you get here? Wait, are we still in Valordis? Are we still in...
You're in the
How did...
capital of Denza. One of my favorite places to go.
How did you and this shop get here?
He like moves, scurrying across the ground like a four-legged spider, bones popping in weird places. For a second, it looks like one of his ribs gets overlapped with the other as his weird move knocks it back in place. And he goes up to Syphina and goes,
And she's like, back up.
"A question that won't get an answer."
You know, there's a couple
Okay,
people.
she very nicely just pushes him back.
As you touch him, it's like your hands like push a naked mole rat's skin. It just shifts and slides with this weird oozy feel.
Just, she's just like,
There's
can
just
you- can
dripping
you just
from your
stop-
hands.
She's shaking her hand like, she looks at Trey like, I am,
It's the first time
no,
someone
I am
touched me
done.
since... Looks to Sif. You.
Man, I was hoping I would never see you again. I don't really say that to many people.
I did tell you I'd see you again.
You're right, yeah.
Always am. So,
Guys, can we get the fuck out of here?
before you go, I have new things. Things that recharge spells.
Oh, wait, what?
but
That sounds
not
useful.
much.
if you want to buy them, you know the deal.
Oh.
Syphina looks at everybody. She's like, apparently, according to the Traveler, you know the whole deal with me and Tenelith, I don't think Tenelith would appreciate it if I take that deal. So I'm not doing that. So,
Yone.
Trevor's just gonna kind of like clap his hands
Go ahead.
together real quick, and he's going to go, Garret, it was a pleasure seeing you again. I'm sure that we will catch up another time, but Sifina and I had that thing, right? And I like point at her and I like nudge my head towards the door.
Right, we had that thing. Yeah, we had
That
a
thing with the guy.
Yeah, with the guy.
He like as you're talking, he's like slowly with you. You don't catch it in time because it's almost like he moves so slow he vanishes, and you feel him stroke the handle of Agnes as Agnes immediately yells, "It is touching me. You're shiny and powerful."
Yes, right. Well, it was
have something to help
pleasure.
him.
Ooh. Maybe Agnes needs a nice little rub down of some magical oil.
It'll help get his memories that are locked deep inside of him.
How much would it cost me to get the thing that's going to help him?
Sif starts laughing with them.
Stop it, Sif. Don't encourage it.
They've turned it into a hyena.
It's the interface magic.
You know, it'll cost you a lot. How's 3,000 gold? Or I could cut it in half.
Yeah, even cutting it in half is too rich for my blood, mate. Maybe another time. And he just kind of like reaches over and like puts his hand on Sifina's back. He's like, "Go, move, get the fuck out of here, go."
Agnes go, "You need to wash me now. It's dripping on me."
I have to wash my hand too. Wash my hand. Ew, disgusting.
What about the rest of you? Zoe, please roll a history check for
Okay.
when he says something about restoring spells.
Come on, I was so close to an 8.
What was it? Say it out
8.
loud. 8? Okay. You... Yeah. I was going to say if you did succeed, you would have learned something, but you did not. So, nothing comes to mind. I mean, that sounds intriguing. You have heard of these things before. They can restore the ability to use spells again, because most times people get tuckered out and tired out, and the weave, the mana in them drains as they use spells, but these restore them. That's what you learn.
I, sir, am interested in these new potions you speak of.
Well, if you are, then I'll sell them to you if you don't mind partaking in a experiment.
Well, it depends how much would it cost me. Otherwise.
I'm gonna be a little greedy. I will only sell them if you take the experiment.
Oh, that is greedy indeed, but I guess it's not an offer I can refuse. I agree to your terms.
Very well. He like scurries back and grabs out a case, and it's almost more disgusting seeing him walking on 2 legs than it is on 4, as it's like wobbly baby deer legs but inverted, as his feet keep cracking out of place.
Don't you feel bad for him?
And keeps moving him back, and he's shaking and wobbling as if his legs aren't strong enough to carry him in this way. But he eventually gets to you and sets it down and holds up a potion to you. I love this part. Do you take it?
Yeah.
I need a D100, please.
Oh boy.
And let me know what it is, because I'm not looking at the Discord. Also, so all the other people can hear.
Oh no. 16.
16.
Scared.
Suddenly, you drink it down. It tastes like halfway fermented orange juice. As you burp, and that burp causes your voice to now sound like an ogre. The slur, the broken speech, and all of that.
Good thing I don't talk.
No, even your internal thoughts, your internal voice.
Aw.
For
You have like that
2d8
anime
for
protagonist
2d8
voice.
hours. Oh, it sounds like the voices from Baldur's Gate, those ogres, but the dumber ones. So, what did you roll for the time for the hours?
Passion squished
It's 2d8.
like slow goats underfoot.
What was that?
It's 2d8 hours, so roll 2d8.
Right. Oh.
For 11 hours.
Oh.
All right, I can't wait to hear you roleplay that.
Oh, he's just not gonna talk.
For 11 hours. He then looks to you and goes, "How many do you want?" There. For the lesser, and it's 2 spells back, 2 points back, and then there's the medium, which is 4, and the greater, which is 6. They're going to cost you different. The lesser is 50, the medium is 80, and the greater is is 150 gold.
Alright. He really does not want to talk. So he's gonna hold up 4 fingers on his left side and 2 fingers on his right side.
He like cocks his head as the wet, stringy hair that is barely there falls like damp rags. I don't understand what you're saying to me. Also, what did the potion do?
He's gonna kind of clench his fingers in frustration and kind of jab a finger at his throat to indicate he can't talk. Or his voice. I don't even know if he'll understand that, but
He like looks. You can't speak?
Is it a silence potion? Ooh, actually, that'd be pretty helpful. Slip that into a mage's.
he's just not gonna say anything.
Now, he pushes over a piece of paper with what looks to be a quill made from a sparrow's leg.
He's going to write down 4 lesser, 2 normal.
Very
And
well.
explain what the potion is, basically. And
His
explain
eyes
that it
light
is too
up.
annoying even to him to talk, so best not to.
His eyes light up with like he desires to hear this, but he knows that at least he knows what it did, and he'll retrieve your potions and exchange it. Anyone else?
I feel like I'm going to regret this,
Oh, Kane.
but
Please do.
I will purchase some as well.
I can't wait to see what happens to you this time. Go ahead and roll that D100.
72.
72. Okay, let's find out what 72 does on the mysterious bag. Suddenly, on your arm, like painless burning, like a painless like etching, carving, like somebody taking a hot knife and carving into your skin a spell scroll of haste that you could use for the once within 6d6 days. So you need to roll a
Okay.
6d6 and see how many days you have. You all can only use this once within that time period.
13, so a little less than 2 weeks.
So within 13 days you can use that, but once you use it, it's gone. And if you don't use it by the 13th day, then it is gone as well. As he looks at your hand being like carved into, oh, it gives magic. Okay, here's your potions. How many did you want?
4 of the lesser and 2 of the medium ones.
Very well. Looks to Sif. Did you ever find that hag?
Honestly, that leads me to what I was gonna ask you. How do you trap a hag? Don't answer. Don't answer. I'll take the potion first.
Go ahead and roll a d100. As he cackles with joy, and even more joy with that question.
Oh, 96.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh,
Pulling out the
It's
big
alright,
guns.
guys.
I'm gonna say this so that everyone knows, but this also needs to get put on the Discord in notes. The next time you roll a natural 20 on the die, the spell Hold Monster at 4th level is cast on you. It lasts for 1d4 rounds.
I love that. Sif looks around as he drinks the potion. I guess it was a dud.
He looks frustrated. That's not okay. But a deal is a deal. He grabs the potion bottle that the liquid is in and slams it against the wall in frustration.
Tell you what, I want to buy some. Want to buy some potions too. How about if I take one more? That wasn't fair. I swear though, if this changes me into a Goliath or I end up naked.
He like opens his arms and starts to walk, like kind of crawl with his knees to you to get, like trying to give you a hug.
Oh, no. I'm gonna mage hand him, and then once my mage hand touches him, like, oh!
It's like his face is being pushed to the side as he's still trying to crawl to you. I just want to say thank you.
All right. 14.
Okay, a 14. I gotta scroll all the
All the way
up here.
I'm making you do work today.
All right, let's see here. You're in. Suddenly, like erupting from your pores, from your little paws and your like tear ducts in your mouth, is just a torrent of water, as about 2 feet of water is flooded into this store from you.
What the fuck?
He starts like swimming in your like liquids. This is amazing. It's been so long. Water starts to pour outside, and you guys can see it as you're kind of walking away.
I can stop!
Sefina's
I'm gonna
gonna
move
see
around, and it's gonna just like flood along the windows and stuff.
Sefina's gonna go to the window, see, like, I
You
don't know who turned into water.
See what is happening to Sif, and you
Maybe
see
puts a hand on her back. It's like, just keep walking. Just keep walking.
you see
I'm
Garret
gonna-
swimming around in the liquids.
Can I cast control water on it?
It is more than 5 feet, but yeah, you're gonna have to continuously control it. It seems like every minute it goes down a little bit, though, but it does eventually stop.
Do I roll something for this?
No, it just happens.
No.
no ill effect, no good effect. It just happens.
I fucking hate you, Garret.
Splashing in the water can be heard. Weirdly enough, the slime on him when the water subsides away did not leave his body. but now he smells of like a damp swamp mixed with what you would imagine a bugbear smelling if they had bathed in sewage. And so he's just like, it's been so long. I think it's been four sets of years. Yeah, 400 since I took in a bath.
I'm glad I can help you with that. Just give me 4 of those lesser potions. How much are they?
50.
50 each? Okay, yeah, that's actually good here. Give me 2, actually.
Very well.
Okay, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Look, I mean it this time again. I hope I never see you again, Garret.
You probably will.
As Sif walks out, he's gonna be like...
As you're walking out, he'll say, I'll see you in Alfrain, Sif.
That's not what I want.
Oh no.
Sif, you okay?
So...
Oh, let me
Remember?
change the map now.
Yeah, Kane is gonna follow Sif out of the
No,
building.
Sif's not leaving the building because he has to ask. He's still looking for the answer to his question.
Ah.
Oh,
Well, I'm
so
leaving the building.
I'll
Yeah.
leave too.
So it's just
silently.
you and Garret. in
Yeah,
there,
that's
Sif.
exactly what he wanted.
So what was the question that you had asked?
How do you trap a hag?
He simply smirks as you're standing by the door. With her own words.
I'm not gonna ask. He walks out.
As you walk out, you find yourselves in a bustling merchant district. You can see several shops and even grander shops are surrounding you. This one seems to be like tucked in between the space that was maybe a storage area at one point between 2 other larger shops. In the center of this district, it's hard to really see anything past it because the buildings are so large, but you can see in the center of this district a massive, tall, multi-floored building that reads Turdek Merchant Guild. As it is clear, you are in the capital of Denza. Off behind you, you can see up on a larger hill what looks to be towering, tall, gray and darkened black stone walls. But the rest seems to be a scatter of buildings all around you.
Well, it looks like all of you are still in your original forms. That's nice. And you're all fully clothed. That's even nicer. So we I'm guessing we're in the capital. I wonder where Oscar is.
Sif, you'll remember that Oscar, you had sent Cross to take Oscar to those woods that are in the southern west of Turdek. Yeah, there should be a
Somewhere
house
in the woods
there.
around here.
Yeah, there should be a house there with a wizard or a mage.
Somewhere down south town. I mean,
Mm.
where the fuck are we at? Is there a map?
There's no like you are here map, but
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
maybe in the if you visit the merchant guild or maybe asking one of these people here, they could guide you to something like that. But that's up to you on how you want to get there. There are quite a bit of people, though. In this area, they seem well dressed, well mannered, and there are seeming to be a lot of what you would say the higher echelon shopping here. You don't really, unless they're just a simple runner boy or a worker, you're not seeing any standard dressed, or definitely no impoverished, no poor here.
One last question. I mean, could I tell what time of day it is or whatever, where the sun
yeah.
is? Get a general
The
location of
sun
where
is
south might be.
just about to crest. It's just before 12. So it's just about to hit the center of the sky.
Actually, let me just see. That's more roll. Could I do a survival or nature roll? Just kind of tell the general direction of where south might be.
Sure.
Okay. Let me do. It's more survival, right? Tracking. 17.
Yeah, it looks like you are in the northwest side. I would say actually you're in the northwest side. Not the far northwest, but you're in a northwest side of the city, or at least the direction. So you're not sure how far the city goes or how big it is exactly, but you know at least you're in the direction of the northwest. But what that positions you in the town, who knows?
What are we looking for again, Sif? Oh, what was it that where did we send Oscar again exactly?
Him and Cross went down to some woods in the south side of town. What I can figure out.
What's supposed to be there?
Don't ask me the name. I'm not fucking good.
I'm not.
Honest.
I mean,
This is Sif saying it.
was it a wizard that was supposed to be there? Or
It was a wizard. I know that.
Okay,
God damn it. Alid? Illistar? I don't know.
No name was truly given. But
maybe we can ask somebody here if there's a wizard in the southwest.
It's woods. How many wizards do you know that live in the woods? Oh, never fucking mind. As in, Sif remembers that he's a wizard that came from the woods.
At least one. But a man who walks, a man dressed in what looks to be a very fine, dark blue, what looks to be a set of high-end clothing, like that kind of like day walking about of like the old school industrial age of our modern world kind of clothing. You know, the top hat, the vest and everything. He kind of walks over with what looks to be a young lass next to him, a young girl. Do you know who runs this store here?
He's talking about
back
Garrett's.
at it.
Yes.
This is a great shop. Honestly, they have everything you need.
I don't remember a store like this being permitted to be built here.
You might want to go in and talk to him about that.
Very
Trevor is just shaking his head to the guy like, no, do not like turn around and walk away. Like eyes are like wide, frightened. He's just like, no,
Is there a reason that I should not be? I work for the Merchants Guild. I'm supposed to check permits. If this is a store that's not here permittedly, I need to find them and bring that to the attention of the Merchant Guild.
She not just Garrett. She not just Trevor. Just let him, as in Garrett, deal with that. Okay, just
Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Just be careful.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He's a strange
And I'm going to
Don't-
pull a handkerchief out of my pocket and start like wiping Agnes's hilt off.
Very well. Come on, Lucy. Let's go in here for a moment.
Wait. Real quick. Well, not from here. Is there a wizard in the southwest woods somewhere? Can you tell us which way?
I can tell you where. If you're speaking of the, I don't know if a wizard lives there, but there are plenty of wizards in this area. But I do think I believe what you're speaking of. And yes, if you head down the primary street, he points down this direction. Follow around the ruins and continue heading south. I don't recommend going into the ruins. It's been sealed off for reasons. But and continue heading south from there. You should spot it off just a little bit past the Gladiator District. It's near the arena. He points to the massive Colosseum. Go there, and I'm sure you'll see the forest.
Thank you so much. She looks at it, but let's go.
Oh, by the way, tell them that Oscar sent you. You should get a discount.
I am not there to buy anything, but if something does strike my fancy,
It might help.
As he and this this probably 6-year-old girl go into this place, as you are walking away, you hear a scream of terror. As then you hear the commotion of the man going, "This is not an establishment meant to be here. This is slums store. This is not allowed here, and you are a monster." As you just hear cackling coming from inside, and then you all watch as the man stomps off, carrying his daughter, or the young girl, and the building cracks and then warps back into the storage area, and it's gone.
Well, I'm really glad he didn't take them with him this time, but anyway. Let's go.
Yeah. This town is rather large. As you come by, you see what looks to be a second marketplace. However, this looks a lot less high-end. This is probably what you would classify as definitely what an average marketplace should be. It's got stalls, it's got food vendors, it's got all different kinds of odds and ends, and even pop-up merchants that seem to be from out of town. But you do find the ruins, which seem to be completely walled off with heavy guard duty around it.
Like Fina's
You
very
see
curious
what
about
looks
that.
to be what's standing of a church inside, barely standing.
Interesting.
But-
So Fina is taking note of that.
You do find the arena, and down past and around the arena as you walk, you do stumble upon what looks to be a rather out of place, large set of woods. Like it belongs outside of the town, but it is perfectly cultivated to not cross what seems to be a paved line.
Well,
Well,
this is
we found the woods. Where's the wizard?
Hey, wizard.
Can you, Sif, can you smell Oscar?
Oh, fuck you. Don't you do that to me, okay?
Roll survival check.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a survival check as I say that. Watch me nat 20 this. Oh my god, I think it is. Oh, it's a natural
No,
one.
it's a nat one.
Oh,
Ouch.
that hurts.
Okay. As you are actually just jokingly doing this, you pick up the scent of rabbit. Not the animal rabbit, but the person rabbit.
I run off.
What
In that
the
direction.
fuck?
Should we?
Guess
I'm
we're-
taking off after him.
Okay, we're
Thankfully,
following.
It does lead you into the forest, but you are lost chasing this scent for what
Oh.
feels like.
You're breaking up. What
Oh,
was
We
that?
can't hear you.
hold on.
We can hear you now.
Yeah.
I know, I'm giving it a pause so I can edit. So, it does bring you into the forest, but you are lost chasing after Sif, while Sif chases after a scent that seems to loop indefinitely. And you are lost in this woods that seem to be clouded with some kind of magic to consistently redirect you, make you think that you're going in a way that is new, but it is in turn the same path you've been traveling. And eventually the scent fades, and you have spent maybe 6 hours in here. The sky is definitely reaching the point of sunset. But now that you're done chasing a scent, you realize that you are lost in the woods. You have no way of knowing how to get out or how to find the house. So I'm gonna need survival checks, and I'm gonna need wisdom saving throws. First, do the wisdom saves.
Wisdom save.
This includes you, Zoe.
Bear in mind you all have
11.
up to
Look, viewers, this is after I put a
21.
14. saving throw.
Okay, so we got
Hey,
Kane. What's up?
Matt,
Yeah.
for paladins, D&D Beyond automatically calculates in that bonus to your
Oh, it
saving
does?
throw. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that was a 12.
Okay, so 19 from Kane, 11 from Syphina, 12 from Trevor, a 24 from Zoe, and a 12 from Sif. Sif seems.
Wait, do we get
Yes.
Kane's or not Kane's? Trevor's passive
What are you doing?
adding to
I
saving
didn't mean
throws?
to hit that. That's my bad.
Don't paladins have like that aura to them or something like
Yeah.
that?
As long as we're within 10 feet.
Yeah, we are running through this area.
So as you guys have all kind of grouped up, the only two who have been able to see through the illusion, which they catch the what looks to be a clear spell that has been cast over these woods. It's almost like a warping effect. You see what looks to be inconsistencies, and your mind no longer is affected by it. You instead now see clear pathways, and off through the woods, you find... Here, I gotta actually move you where you were. You find what looks to be a house at the distance, but your friends seem to be... Well, your allies seem to be very still confused, arguing about which way to go.
Oh, we just came from that direction.
Guys,
What?
the house is right over there.
It's just an illusion. Don't listen to him. I'm telling you, it's this way, guys. It's just a very big forest.
You're the reason we're fucking lost, so I'm not sure we should trust you.
We're not lost. I'm telling you, I know where I'm going.
That's what you've
Zoe's
been
also
saying.
gonna
You
point
cannot
to
get
the
fucking hours already.
Go ahead, Zoe.
place Kane was suggesting we go.
To the rest of you guys, they're pointing at what looks to be a set of thick bushes and trees, no path. But something doesn't seem right. The trees, the bark, and the bushes all copy and repeat themselves. And with this being pointed out to you, the illusion is shattered and you now see the house.
There it is. You're right.
Once again, more reason to trust Kane than Sif.
Yes.
Out of character, he is the ranger.
Yeah. Sif, you would now realize that this is Fey magic at play here.
I'm gonna look around as let everyone get their grounds or whatever, and just. Oh, you got me again.
Alright, so shall we go? I don't like to be in these woods any longer than we need to.
Yep.
You all
I'm
move
walking
your way
towards
there.
the house.
You come up upon this large, rather green, overgrown house with a very pale, almost cedar-like wood paneling for its primary wall makeup. There seems to be a door that looks like it's been made out of woven, bluish, purple tinted branches, but it's not. It's like almost like a solid door. You can't see through it. It's just like that design.
I would like to knock on the door.
Yeah, as you knock on the door, your sound is amplified as if somebody has cast thaumaturgy on your knock. You hear a distant, what sounds like maybe a dragon? A baby, like, it sounds like a very, very small dragon roar, and then you hear stumbling and something yelling, like words mumbling through the door, and then a spout of fire comes out the chimney, and then it goes silent. The door opens, and standing before you is a rather tall, cloaked in a robe made that looks like a purplish blue with stars decorating all of it in constellations. White long hair with pointed dark-skinned ears, and more like a paler, I guess, a gray color. Oh, I have guests. Again. Hello. How can I help you? Also, congratulations on making it through the forest. I'm actually rather impressed.
By
took us a
any
while.
chance, do you happen to have a druid that you're caring for here? Changeling,
Oh,
kind of weird.
Yes, your unorthodox changeling. Yes, we do. He yells in, Oscar! I think those friends you were telling me about are here.
Oscar runs out, just being like, "What?"
Yeah,
talking
Go.
these your friends?
Trevor's going to immediately push
Oh my!
into the room and go, and he's just gonna hug Oscar.
Oh, there you
Oh,
are,
what?
kid.
What are you doing? Oh, this hurts. Oh.
Sorry, was not
Yes,
not
he's
trying to hurt you. Just
still
really glad
healing.
you're okay.
Yes, he's. Be careful with it.
That popped my back. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Safina's going to look at you. Like, Oscar, how are you? I was so worried about you. You look like you're doing better. At least you're in one shape.
Yeah. Turns out all I needed was some meditation, some time away, some medicine.
And a healthy dosage of magic.
Yeah. Which
I
I
feel-
thought we weren't going to talk about.
Oh, that's just right. I'm sorry. We forgot. I forgot that is what we were going to speak of. As suddenly a small cat with like wings flutters through and wraps around the wizard's neck. It is a tressum. Oh, hello. It's good to see you again, Pandora. Well, don't just stand out there.
Main's eyes are immediately locked on it.
The forest is not
wants to
super
pet it.
kind. Let's come inside. I'll make tea.
I knew they were gonna lobotomize you, Oscar.
What are you talking about? I didn't.
I think that young fellow, as you hear yelling from the kitchen, young fellow Cross did suggest that as a humorous joke.
Is that why you kept drawing lines on my forehead?
That is indeed, I think. I'm not really sure because you can lobotomize pretty quickly with magic. You don't need no lines.
Kept saying, this is where all the good stuff is kept, and drawing lines on me, and I kept asking him about it, and he kept being evasive, and he was like, "Oh, I just need to remove some amygdala," and I don't even know what those words are.
Hi, no need to worry. You hear yelling. Do you like sugar in your teas, or do you like it just dark?
Just tea, thank you.
Sugar,
Sugar,
please.
sugar. Hey, he makes it with like the worst tea leaves ever.
Okay, sugar.
Very well.
And
Everyone
that's all
always-
he has. He doesn't have anything else, not even water.
Everyone always asks for sugar. You hear mumbling.
But Oscar, how are you doing though? You really had
Oh,
us
I'm-
worried.
I'm fine.
She looks at you. I'm gonna do an insight check. 1 second. I'm not doing well today. 15? Oh.
Do I need to roll against this?
Are you okay? So, let me send me a message real quick on what you want to roll against this. That way, your motives are hidden, be they clean or.
Oh my god, is Oscar a fucking evil guy?
Nice silent spot that I can edit out.
Sorry.
Very well. No, it's good. I can. Okay, go ahead and roll me that roll, please.
Okay. To you alone.
To me alone, young Padawan.
Okay. Did everybody level up? Or are we still level
Yeah,
up?
everyone is level 9, so you can level up.
I'll do that after I roll. I'm not gonna get a boost to my roll. There it is. Oh,
Did you roll to everyone?
yeah.
Didn't he?
No, you
roll to
didn't.
No,
everyone.
you didn't. No.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't see it.
I didn't see it either, which means I don't know if you rolled it.
I think you rolled to yourself.
You might have rolled to yourself.
I did. I just I pressed it. I didn't roll that.
You know what? Roll me a d20 on owlbear, and then just let me know
my
with your
modifiers.
modifier. Yeah. That way, there's.
I can add my modifier to it.
Yeah, you can. Just do that. That way, it's quicker and no one knows what it is you rolled. Plus, there were some issues with the doing the whole like recording the roll log, and so rolling on owlbear is the only way they get to see dice rolls. So what is that? 15 plus what?
That is the.
Oh,
thing.
that is okay.
15.
And what did you roll there?
What a
She rolled
15.
A 15? It's a stalemate. You're not sure.
Oh, I love that.
You're not sure what to get from his words, though. You're free to create any assumption that you want to, Syphina.
Syphina is not sure what to think of the situation. There's a whole bunch of information she's been given recently that she needs to process. So, Osco, being Osco, is not the high priority at this moment. So she's going to.
The wizard approaches with the teas as he sets it down, and because I've been asked this several times before, here's some extra sugar cubes. Well,
you.
I hope you enjoy it. Looks at Oscar. Hopefully, some of you will enjoy it. No matter how many times I gave you tea as a kind gesture, you spit it
You
out.
will politely bow. Thank you, Master, for all your help and healing.
Yes,
And-
yes. Don't patronize me any more than you already have, Oscar. I've had enough. I'm glad your friends are here to take you away. It was wonderful having you, though. Oh, I'm. You can just call me Ilvasar. I am a wizard of all things Fey.
He doesn't have to do weird animal stuff when he casts magic.
That's weirdly because you are a strange oddity in the druid world, my dear friend.
We thank you, Ildasar, for watching our friend.
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank you very much. We were very worried about him.
Indeed, indeed. So I believe your friend Cross had said that he had paid for your rooms at a nearby tavern because something about staying in here is like staying in a horrifying zoo of fake creatures, and he thought it would be nice for you guys to stay in someplace nicer with ale. So I guess you're welcome to stay here if it's not too much of a hassle, but your friend did pay money.
We are unfamiliar with this place.
I
so
could do with
Well-
some alcohol, though.
Honestly,
Well-
this place isn't too bad. I know I've been complaining about it earlier.
Well, that's because the fairy dragons don't really hate you, which is nice.
Oh, I hate to push on you, but I have a friend that actually would like some tea. Does Sif takes a sip of it? Does it taste good?
Oh, it's horrible.
No, he's gonna hold it because he's respectful.
Yeah, you
They
can,
were just sitting there
you
sipping.
can tell
out
that
of
this
this
has
little
a
cup.
lot of sugar in it, and it is still so bitter. It's like the tea leaves themselves denature the sugar.
Oh yeah, he tries to. That he like tries to hold it in his mouth and just spit back into the cup. It is so good. I'll save it for later. I have a friend that I would actually love this tea. Do you mind if I get like it in a bag or something?
Oh,
like
yes,
that?
I have plenty. I don't have very many people who drink it, so it's just
Dude,
me.
he would love it. I would tell him it was straight from you, Eldasar.
Very
How's
well,
Spot doing?
Spot is back to normal, and in fact is drinking the tea that was spit back out by Sif.
Delightful.
I'm just gonna set my teacup next to Spot.
He begins to drink it after finishing sips. And then you hear a sweet little, "This is yummy."
Trevor is
you
just
go,
sitting there
Elvar. Someone
casually
likes it.
sipping. Just stoic.
But yes, Ilvasar goes, so here, he hands you a rolled up scroll. This is a map of the city. This should help you get anywhere and everywhere you want to go. As you unscroll it, it is an exact replica of the map you see on Owlbear.
Where is this tavern supposed to be? There's a tavern.
Reaches over and points at that building there. That is that is the one he had paid for rooms. It is one of the, I wouldn't say the highest grade, for the highest grade is definitely in the district, the noble district, but it's definitely not your slum of the mill, which is over in the slums. That one, I mean, though the alcohol is strong, the people are rougher to swallow than the alcohol.
How many days is it? We've been walking for 6 hours, plus on what time we got here.
It's, I would say it's about nearing 8 p.m.
So he will
We should
tap
head that
this
way.
tavern as to suggest that's the one he votes to go to.
Guys, I
Alright,
hate to do this, but we might want to stay the night here.
Well, I mean, you're welcome to. I do have to let the fairy dragons out and the pixies.
I would prefer not to.
Well,
If you're
it's almost 8 o'clock. Do you want to walk through those woods at night?
Oh, since
I'm perfectly fine with the woods.
you conquered the magic, so it no longer affects you. It is kind of a downside
Never
of the
mind.
spell. You're fine. It's more of a frontal barrier to keep the unwanted thieves out while I'm away.
I don't mind going to the tavern, but I do have a question. We were walking past the ruins, and there seemed to be some kind of a church there. Can you tell me what that's all about? Like, whose church is that? Was that? Or
To be honest, I have very little knowledge about those. I came here after they were already destroyed and sealed away. So I'm actually originally from the Owagon Union, far west of here. Far west of Denza. Almost on the exact opposite side of the continent.
All right. And I see. ICC is the other church, I suppose, that's on the maps. Is like, this church.
That church is to the great elemental of Earth, which primarily, I believe that one is known as Gaia, but they primarily worship that elemental here in Denza. That is, they do worship lower level ones as well, but they all are subordinate to her, so.
Interesting. Thank you for your answers. She looks at the others. I mean, did you guys want to go to the tavern now?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Oscar rejoins the party. Da 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 da.
Do I get some tea?
Woohoo!
Too.
Yes, you get a small brown burlap bag filled with tea leaves.
I'm saving that for the traveler.
But as you guys travel through the town, it takes you about another hour. Since you're not just wandering, you kind of have a map now. It takes you less time to get to the tavern. As you all make it in, there is a picture, a roughly drawn picture of all of you on the side as somebody kind of looks over. One of the bartenders, there are about 3 of them, looks over at it, looks at you, looks at it. Are you then, I don't know, Trevor, Sifina, Sif, Oscar, and Kane?
Do we owe you money?
No, your friend left a very interesting portrait. Wow, they do not look, I guess, somewhat close to it. Your friend left you something. You paid for your rooms and left this so that we know who you were. And I've been kind of tasked with keeping an eye on the door. Said that.
Then yes, we are.
A few days or something like that, but you're a lot sooner than I expected.
We travel well.
Surprisingly well. Your friend said that you would be here in like 3-4 days, weeks tops. If you wouldn't mind being here for a moment, we have to finish getting your rooms ready. We weren't 100% working on that right now because we thought we had time. It should
What
only
kind
take
of
a few
establishment
minutes.
is this already?
Uh,
Chop chop. No, I'm just playing.
Sorry. I mean, he did pay a pretty penny for the room, so that's why we're kind of giving you the works, as some would say.
I'm gonna mage hand him a tip of how fancy is this establishment?
It's not super fancy. It's like a
Okay,
standard.
10 gold then
Yeah. Oh, that's
for your troubles.
my entire monthly wage right there, sir. You sure?
Oh, well, I kind of want to take some back, but it seemed like an asshole. Go ahead and take it.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll let you know when your rooms are ready, and you know what? Have a round of drinks on me.
Awesome.
Zoe's gonna raise his
Don't
hand
mind
as
if
he
we
did
do.
not hear his name on that list, and present some gold for
Oh,
his
Do you?
part of the stay.
I didn't know that there was.
They're a new addition.
Do you? He looks to you. Do you want the same deal that was paid for them? Or are you just looking for a standard room?
He would have nodded his head to the first.
Oh, very well. That'll be 3 gold coins then, please.
He will, what looks like, float the 3 gold to him.
Thank you. We'll get your rooms ready. Your room is ready as well. As you guys sit down, some ale is brought to you. And you get a moment as most of you are silently sipping your drinks, contemplating all the things you've been told today, all the things you've seen, the near life threatening event that happened. As that pops back into your heads, and this is all nursed by a very good tasting fruity ale. When another person comes up and says your rooms are ready and hands you the keys, you go up there. In each room there is a private bathroom with a bath that seems to have runic writing.
Yes.
Runic writing for to heat the water as well as to cool it. It has cleansing runes so that it would cleanse any ailments on you, and a very nice bed with what looks to be sending stones in each one to communicate with each other. They seem to be latched to the counter though. However, in Sif's, there's a note that reads, "It was good to see you again, Sif. Sign /rabbit." Hey adventurers, thanks for tuning in. Remember to smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to give some love to your bards.